want to share this look with you. It is a look I keep coming back to. I do a lot of project panning on my channel, and a lot of it is trying to finish up products. So you kind of have to learn how to use them, learn what they work well with, and this has just been a look that I do when I don't know what to wear. Almost every day I'm wearing this, though with a few like tweaks and variations that I'll point out when we get there. But sit back, make yourself something to drink, and get ready with me. I got this in last year's Trader Joe's advent calendar. It's their illuminating daily facial sunscreen, and it has a tint to it, and it's kind of dark. And I was actually going to declutter it, and then I was like, let me just see, because last time I tried it was in the winter, and like blended out, and like with other makeup I can make it work. So that's gonna be my goal. I don't know how much of it this summer I'm gonna get through, but I can definitely get through some of it. It adds a really nice sheen and like the tiniest amount of coverage. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fix my doll. It's falling down. Okay, so I don't go in with a whole lot like that twice. If I'm really gonna be outside all day, I will layer another sunscreen underneath it. I'm probably not going out, and it's really cloudy today. So for base, it depends on what I'm in the mood for, but if I want something like medium to full coverage, I will go in with the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the matte one. I really love this one. I am trying to finish this. I'm like right there, somewhere in there. But if I want something like very lightweight, sheer, like going to last most of the day, then I've been loving my NYX concealer as all over the face, like a foundation. The stuff stretches, it goes so nicely, it blends really well with all kinds of stuff. So I think I'm going to go for the foundation today and then just spot conceal with this. I've been doing concealer before foundation, and I feel like I just use less foundation that way. So I like to do a little bit on my fingers and just the tiniest amount of where I'm going to be going. Especially because it stretches and just goes so far. And then it just depends on the area. So like my under eyes, I'm going to use a concealer brush. For the rest, I'm going to use a sponge. Like, look at how much that covered, and that was like half a pump. So usually if I'm using it for foundation, I'll go in with a full pump. And I also like to mix it in with like a milky serum, things like that. It looks so beautiful. Next up, I want to use some foundation, and I just put a little bit on the back of my hand. There's no like pump for it. I'm going to start with less just because I already have the concealer on. I'm doing about that much. I usually have to do that twice if I want more coverage. And then I just dampened a sponge, and I actually like to like work it into the sponge a little bit like that, and then go on my face. And if I really want something even more full coverage, then I will use a brush for this foundation, but I've been liking how it looks with the sponge. This is looking perfect. So before I start with the rest, I am going to put on a lip plumper. This is what I usually do. So I will put the lip plumper on, do like my cheeks, my eyes, and then wipe it off and do the rest of my lip combo. That's like the only way I can use a lip plumper if it's not like a colored one. And I'm so desperately trying to finish this. So I have a little spatula to try and get in there because the brush does not fit. So the blush I am trying to finish is my e.l.f. Camo blush in Dusty Rose. Beautiful color, and I've just been loving it. It's funny because I was looking back at one of my old videos like 4 months ago, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm almost done with this. I'm gonna finish it soon. You really just need a dot. Like, I don't know, it's empty and it's all along the walls. So what I've been doing is putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I love this brush. So kind of just like working it in there. And it just diffuses it out for you. So pretty. So at this step, I like to go back with my sponge and just blend out those edges. So it looks flawless. This haul is going to be the end of me. And then if I have any left on the back of my hand, I will take that and just focus it like either towards the front, like the apples of my cheeks, or just where I want the most pigment. And I've been loving this little highlighter. It is so cute and perfect for summer. It is the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow, and the shade is Glowy Golden Couture 635. And I really like it because it's just like a nice golden shade. And it's one you can just work right onto the skin. And it does actually work a little over powder products, but I prefer to just like do this first, and then when I powder, it's like glowing from within kind of look. For the eyes, I've been so lazy with it, so this is my 3-step little routine that I have been doing. So of course my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and who would have thunk, another Project Pan product. This is the Glossier Lidstar in Cub, and it's just beautiful. It is so easy. I'm actually feeling kind of bittersweet about it because I'm seeing more and more windows and I'm like, oh well, it's still never ending, but I know for a fact it's gonna end one day. And I'm kind of sad for that because this one is so beautiful, it's so easy, and it's been through a lot with me. So yeah, I like haphazardly just put it on my lid and then I blend with a finger. So I like to just blend the edges out, and then if I need a little bit more, go towards where the pigment is. And then I've been trying to get more into using eyeliner, so I find that because I'm not good at doing wings, that I just like to like line my lid and kind of bold. I'm gonna go for like a medium boldness. I don't know, medium weight. Oh, and also I don't have like anything to rest my arm on, so pray for me. So that's kind of what I've been going for eyeliner, and I like it. I need to grab my mascara. I completely forgot. I had to take that towel off. It was doing too much. Anyways, so I've realized, let me backtrack. I used to be such a drugstore mascara girly, and I was like, no, like why would I spend more than $20? Why would I spend more than $10 on a mascara? And then I got some mascara samples, and you guys, it's making me question a lot of things about my interests, and like I'm being so set on certain things of like, no, I like this, because until you try something else, sometimes you're just like, oh, maybe I do like something else. Anywho, the mascaras that have me in such a chokehold are 2 different ones, very different brands, and very different purposes, and I'm gonna try them together today. So the first one is Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Volumizing Mascara, and the shade is 'Cause I'm Black. And this one looks so good. It literally looks like fake eyelashes, and it fluttery, thick lashes, so good. And then for days where I want more of like natural lashes but extreme length, I've been using the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I've heard so many people talk about this one before. I'd like kind of had it on a list of like, it looks nice, and yeah, I really like this one. This one makes your eyelashes look like natural, but incredibly long and just so perfect. And whenever I wear this one, my boyfriend compliments. He's like, your eyelashes look really good. So I'm gonna try both today. I'm curious to see if I can get like length and volume at the same time, because that's something I struggle with. And then I did get a new eyelash curler. This is the Tweezerman one. It definitely feels firmer than the last one that I had. I did end up throwing that one away. It fell on the floor and I never really used it anyway, so, but then I was like, I think I'm gonna try it again. So I have this one and I'm just gonna give it a shot. I don't know, when I wear eyeliner like this, I can't tell. Like I curled this one, not this one. I don't see any difference. I'm gonna try the Hella Thick one first, just because it's kind of like clumpier. How many layers of mascara do you guys do? Because I used to just do one, and then recently I've been doing multiple, and I kind of like it. So I'm going to wipe the lips off, but before I go to the lips, I'm going to do setting spray and powder. I just don't want that sticking on my lips. Another Project Pan product. I like to use this as a lip stain, as a lip liner. I just like to use it like this. I love that. And then I'm gonna go in with some setting spray. This is the e.l.f. Hydro Grip one. I just put it in the Charlotte Tilbury bottle, and this is the last of it. So I did finish the full bottle. This is the last. I like to do it kind of from a distance because I find if I do it too close, it really is dewy and it takes forever to actually set down. And I'm not gonna be powdering my whole face, so. I feel like I go with more blush. I don't know, I want more blush. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more blush and then powder. And then before I do powder, I just make sure that there aren't like any droplets of the setting spray on my face, because that would be bad. And honestly, I'm looking pretty matte already because of the foundation, but I really want to make sure that like my under eyes stay, just because I did use some creamy products. So today I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. And the shade I have is Fair One. And honestly, for powder, I kind of just like mix it up depending on what I want. But for today, I'm just gonna go for like my basic look. And then I got this little powder puff. Look how cute that is. This is from Ulta and it is so soft, and it's like perfect for this little area. So I do like to pat in my creases first before setting, just so I'm not like setting a crease, and then just slowly tap it in. Like, it's subtle, but you can see the difference. Oh, it looks so good. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna do my nose too, just because I have a little bit of lip there. And I usually take it down here. Okay, and I had a little bit on the forehead too. That keeps happening where I'm like, oh, I could do like a dewy look. I'll do it. And then I add a little bit of powder and I just keep going and going. And I definitely have like gone from, I only used to use cream products to now where I like mattifying it. But I feel like I'm slowly going back. As I say, I'm powdering my whole face. But like the side I didn't. And like, that's where you want to glow. Like, I don't glow naturally underneath. And I don't really want like a super glowy forehead. I don't know, to each their own. So I think the lip stain has been on long enough. And then for the lips, this is one of those where it varies. Same with the eyes. If I'm feeling lazy, I will do the lidstar. If I really want to do like a makeup look, I will use powder and create a beautiful eye look. And then for lips, I just like to switch it up. But today I wanted to go for like kind of a nude, go with the brown, and I don't know, I'm feeling like just browns today. This is Glossier Generation G in Cake. I'm so sad. It looks like I took a bite out of this. I didn't. It's stuck in the cap. It's so sad. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to try my best. I feel like I should like break part of it off so it's not jetting out. I think I'm gonna just like push it in a little so I don't break it some more. I love this for just like a really diffused look. So this is the final look. This is my go-to look I've been using so frequently lately. It just is really easy, looks so put together, simple, and yeah, I just have been obsessed with it. I love to add like some variation, like I said, with the lip color. Could go with a gloss too. Oh, just looks so good. So thanks for getting ready with me and making it this far into the video. If you like these types of videos, make sure to check out my channel. I have a whole playlist of get ready with me style videos, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!